we're staying safe and healthy. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing my skincare routine with you guys. Trust me when I say this, I have come a long way with my skin. Talking a little bit about my skin, I have extremely sensitive skin because I have rosacea. Sometimes when I'm not taking care of my skin, or if I am not calming down my flare-ups, or if I'm stressing a lot, my rosacea is really triggered. I develop so many pimples on my cheeks, and they are not your usual pimples. They are something that last months unless you try to calm them down and take care of them. So they will be like little red spots, and they would flare up and turn into pimples, or when I'm trying to calm them down, they will just go down, but they will still be there. First thing I will tell you is please stop taking so much information from everywhere and trying out everything. The first thing you need to do is sit down, look at your skin, and see what your skin needs. The thing that really helped me is targeting my problem areas and then catering to the needs of those specific areas. First thing I would obviously tell you is drink water. I know it's a very big cliche, but it has definitely helped and changed my life. I bought this sippy cup from Amazon about 2 years ago, and I've been using it since. I bought it for many of my friends too. And make sure to drink at least 3 of these a day. I started taking multivitamins. These are just the ones that I use. I really love them because I know in my daily food intake, I am not eating every single food group, and I'm not getting all the needed vitamins and minerals and all that. So I make sure to add this onto my routine. I take one of these every single day. So the first thing I use in the morning when I wake up is this. This is my favorite cleanser. It's the Ultra Calming Cleanser by Dermalogica. I have been using this for a very long time because I put medication on my face right before I sleep for my rosacea and for my acne. I do have to wake up and use a cleanser, and I prefer to use this one. If you want an affordable option, I also really like the Cera Ve or the Cetaphil one. They both are also really good. I've used them on days where I did not have this, and they work pretty much the same. After I've washed my face, the first thing I put on my skin is this. This is the matching Dermalogica Ultra Calming Serum Concentrate. I really love this because I feel like the days I don't use this, my skin is a lot more red than it should be. I am so heartbroken every time I purchase this because it is really expensive. But I know it works because I have been through a phase in my life where I was like, I refuse to spend this amount of money on a serum, and my skin did not feel as good as it does with this. My skin is definitely more red on the days I don't use this compared to the days I do use this. Hence, I am very much forced to use it every single time. I kind of feel really bad recommending this to you guys, but I want to be as honest as possible in this video. I just want you to know all the products that I use and as I use them. Another great serum that I absolutely love, and my best friend actually introduced me to this one, especially on the days my skin feels extremely dry. I really love this because it just like brings that moisture back into my skin. It's not very expensive compared to the other one, and it's definitely more affordable compared to the other one. So I thought I would put this in there because I do use it a lot. I don't use this every single day because I feel like I use a moisturizer every single day and also the Ultra Calming Serum, but I definitely use this on the days I want my skin to feel extra nice and extra hydrated. If you're looking for a serum that's affordable, that's nice, that's not gonna break you out, that is gonna act like a nice hydration system for your skin, this is really good. These are both the moisturizers that I love. This one I really love for the summer days or the days that aren't as drying, and this one I really love for days like right now in the very cold times. This one I really love when my skin is extremely dry or it's really cold outside because my skin tends to dry out a lot more. This moisturizer is matching one to this serum. You can pair them together. They work really nice together. Like you could apply this and then this on top. They work really nice together. Once we're done with cleansing our face, once we're done with moisturizing our face, applying all the serums, now this is something I added onto my routine recently, and it's been a few months and I have seen a huge difference, and I don't think I can go back to living without an eye cream. Especially if you're putting on makeup, eye cream just makes your concealer look so flawless and so beautiful. So honestly, I'm still in between finding good eye creams. So if you have some really good recommendations, please do comment down below because I would love to try out new eye creams. But this is the first one I've tried and I actually really like it. But then again, I haven't tried a lot of eye cream. This is also from Yves Rocher. Obviously, I am not sponsored by them. I would love to be sponsored by any one of these brands and I would be the happiest girl on this planet. This is the Plumping Anti-Wrinkle Eye Cream. So I really like this because it's really moisturizing, and I feel like on the days I do put this this on, my eyes feel a lot brighter and more awake, and also they're not as puffy as they would be in the morning. So I really like this, and it's just really moisturizing and it feels nice on my skin. Guys, when I say this, I mean it. All of this, every single thing I mentioned in this video is absolutely useless and it won't do any good unless and until you're applying sunscreen before you leave the house. If you're leaving your house without sunscreen, you're pretty much aging your skin every single minute that you're out of your house in that sun. Please start using a sunscreen. It could be this. I really love this because I have rosacea, and almost 90% of the sunscreens flare up my rosacea or break me out, except this one. But if you're using a sunscreen right now, I'm so proud of you. Trust me, I'm so proud of you. This is just the one that I like. It's by La Roche-Posay. But if you're using any other sunscreen that you already have and it works for you, just keep using that. That's completely fine. As long as the SPF level is more than 50, you're good. I am back. I know I'm wearing a lot of makeup and like there's a lot going on, but I had to run some errands, and before I could film the part where I would go over my nighttime routine, I had to put on some makeup and go out. My nighttime routine is a little bit more intensive because this is the part where I take off my makeup and I need to make sure that my skin is very nicely and very deeply cleaned. I used to have a lot of skin texture, and then I realized very quickly after seeing a bunch of videos that it is because a lot of the makeup that I'm taking off is not coming off my skin because I'm not cleansing it properly. So before sleeping at night, you need to make sure your makeup is 100% off your face. Do not sleep with your makeup. It's gonna clog your pores and it's gonna cause a lot of skin texture and a lot of pimples or a lot of zits. So what I like to do is for my nighttime, which I absolutely swear by, is double cleansing. Double cleansing is where you don't only cleanse your skin once, but you actually go on with your skin with 2 types of cleansers to make sure your skin is very clean and there's not any chance of makeup to be left on your skin. So the first thing I do is I take off my makeup with my very trusted makeup remover. It's the Garnier Miceller water. I use the one that is for normal skin. I really like this because it has no alcohol in it. It doesn't have any sort of chemically things or anything along those lines which might irritate my skin. So I really like how gentle it is. After I have taken off my makeup with the Garnier Miceller water, I like to go in with an oil-based cleanser, which is this one, the Ordinary Squalane cleanser. I really love this. Guys, this is so affordable. You could find it probably everywhere, and this, oh my god, I love this so much. After I've taken off my makeup, I don't wash my face. I just wet my hands and then I pour a little bit of this on my hands. I rub it together and I cleanse my skin. So first, we're going in with this to take off our makeup. That does maybe 40%. Then we're gonna go in with this, and this brings it up to 80%. You are pretty much good. You are doing a good job. If you've made it so far to using a makeup remover and a cleanser, you're doing a really good job. To make it one step extra, because you don't need any sort of texture on your face, so the next thing I use is this. This is also the cleanser that I use in the morning, and this is what I use to double cleanse. Now this is more of a gel-based cleanser, so I go in with the oil-based cleanser and then I go in with the gel-based cleanser. So anything that's left on my face that the oil-based cleanser is not taking off, because oil is really good at breaking down your makeup, then I make sure that the gel-based cleanser is gonna get rid of everything else that this didn't do. So after doing all these things, I like to go in with a toner, and this I do maybe twice a week. I don't do this more than twice a week because this toner is really strong. So it has 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This is basically a liquid exfoliant. It acts as an exfoliant, so you do not need to use this a lot. This is a very strong product. Just make sure to use it maybe once or twice a week, no more than that. I take a cotton swab and then I go all over my face, and then I look at the cotton swab. There's absolutely no makeup on it, and that's why I know my double cleansing is working. The days I'm using this, I don't use any other cream or medication on my face because I know this is a very chemical based strong exfoliant and I don't need anything else, otherwise it's gonna make my skin super dry. On the days I'm not applying the toner, I cleanse my skin as usual, just the way I showed you, and then I go ahead and apply a nice hydrating moisturizer. So these are the 2 moisturizers that I really love to apply at nighttime. Either I do the serum or I do the moisturizer, or if my skin is feeling really dry, then I do both of them. So once I do this, then I can go ahead and apply my medication, because the medication that is prescribed to me is for my rosacea and my acne, and that could be a little bit harsh on my skin, a little bit strong. So the 2 medications I have been prescribed for my rosacea are these 2 I love these. So I know I have been through a lot of phases with my acne and my rosacea. I have tried Accutane. I had a horrible reaction to Accutane. So I knew that Accutane, the strongest form of medication, is not working for me. So I need to stop putting things inside my body that are gonna be so bad for me and causing so many reactions just for the sake of healthy skin. But my skin was my biggest insecurity, so I was just on the hunt to find something that is external and yet very effective. And that's when I was prescribed both of these things. But I'm gonna make sure to tell you guys the alternatives for these, which are available off the counter and which you can try, which are also very effective, and if not equally, then at least like 90% of the same results. So the first thing is this. It's the Phoenicia Azelaic Acid Gel. It's 15% azelaic acid. Now, what my dermatologist told me was azelaic acid is a very effective acid for rosacea, and I stand by this because since I have started using this, I have not had any rosacea flare-ups or breakouts, or even if I do, I put this on and it disappears the next day. So I use this pretty much only on the days that I feel like I have rosacea flare-outs. So I take a little bit of this and apply it to my cheeks or my chin or anywhere that I feel like I have a rosacea breakout, or even if I feel like I have acne. This works really well on acne as well. The second thing that I really love and that helps with basically resurfacing my skin, and then if I'm feeling like my skin is really dull or it doesn't feel like as clean or as clear that it used to be, the one I have been prescribed is Cera Ve. It is a tretinoin cream, and it works a little bit better than any other retinol you would find or any other tretinoin you would find over the counter. It does a really good job. What I like to do with this is maybe once every 2 weeks, I just take a little bit of my moisturizer and I mix maybe like a pea-sized amount of this in my moisturizer and apply it all over my face, and it brings out a layer that is more rejuvenated, more healthy, and more fresh. But in doing that, it makes you really sensitive, and it makes you really sensitive to sun. Just make sure to use a sunscreen because all of these skincare products might lead to a lot of sensitivity from the sun. I'm gonna link some really nice products that have tretinoin in them and retinol in them, which are over the counter and which might be more affordable to you. I have tried those at some point and they work really good. That was everything in my skincare routine. I know it is a very extensive skincare routine with a lot of products, but I am not one of those girlies who has been blessed with like beautiful skin naturally, and if you are, I'm really happy for you, but I am not. So I had to go through a lot of products and a lot of phases to find all these things that I've curated over time that work for my skin and that keep my rosacea away from my face. And regardless of everything else, just know you are beautiful. I wish I had realized this back when I had a lot of acne. I felt like my entire life revolves around my acne and my rosacea. But I really wish that I had realized this sooner, that you are beautiful no matter what. I still do get pimples, I still do get zits, I still get texture, I have all of that. You as a person are so much more than how you look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you learned something, please comment down below. And if you have any questions at all, because I know everything could be really confusing, make sure to comment down below. I will absolutely 100% reply to it. Even if you want, just shoot me a DM and I would absolutely help you out. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys next time.